Agona East here. Kwanyako here. Omo nye Galamsey. Omo nye mining. Omo to gold kura wo kura wada. And so omo ena gold that you to Eastern region no. And who sunsuanso no. Enya sunsuanso bone e wo mo so. Etwema de call so many other districts, almost about 11 districts. Ah, na me no ka say. Ya maame nom, ya papa nom, ya nuanom ekosem so ai wo fam poto aso ma no. Ye ra he community do am ka che ne say nsuo bi a eye waste the figure na waterfall dam mu no. Ah, chemicals eye mu ma no. E no mo sa e do nu aduane edi. Ye ka aban penifo say yemfa evidence me kire mu ansa. Omo tu wana mo. We ye MPP ni NDC. We ye man no da chinti. We ye man na for mudin. Ti madaroma. Mama yemfa evidence we. Ni yemfa nkoma aban. Na aban hu. Ni yenka chele say yes. Sire no. Ni ma ye anano na entumi ankwanti Galamsey na okasati aye na. Eno na oya osi ye mo nsem ma no. Ye bo nsem ma na enyeyi. Huntumi nkoswa enye ade a wokasati aye anokre. Ye nyina ye gitum say ye na nano no. Ye ntumi enya so mfaso. Na wo ya osi ye mo nsem ma. Abaya abetwem including ono ankasa omampeni Mahamudu Bawumia. Or the soldier for room near Galamsey for near Bomo, near the Omo Port, near Chichamfan, near Yashi excavators. A BNua eternity years winning. And Nunti, and our man Penny John the money Mama near Bank 24. Yeah, caught into election 2024. Among the Basha Makumaku and Siama SS, I was an India. On minor two about Momo Bear Mampenia or Basha Swire. Or Bayano, Bash any more than Mayano, and Mubako Krenua, why? Can you say? Promises some of the my or manifesto no no you say bit me aboa and I hear catch them so the case here pan say almost say within the first 120 months or the 120 days or the ban ebeto small scale mining so and then 8 months and 9 months in Panisa ban in buy on your mind on Peninsula or the artificial intelligence ever ku Galamsey they show you say artificial intelligence on the then ever we are currently at the Kwanyako water treatment area. As you can see behind us, the Ayesu River is what we see behind us, and you can all see how bad the situation is. We've already been to other locations together. We saw the Malcolm situation. We've seen the Enuma Pepem situation. Yesterday, we also saw the situation at the Aboagye East area and how mining is happening blatantly right on the highways and how it's destroying our water bodies. We are having this conversation this morning simply because of, for us, the body language and the posture that the government has taken. We believe that it is a posture that doesn't inspire hope and doesn't encourage us and give us the assurance that the government is willing and ready to deal with this Galamsey menace. As you can see, and I'm sure you've already gathered from the community, more than half or about half of the central region currently do not have potable drinking water, because the Kwanyako water treatment plant has been shut down. The community members tell us that this is something they haven't experienced before. That they have never seen this Ayesu River here looking this way. Very, very bad. It's never been like this until about 2.5 months ago. The very painful aspect of it is that the community members, or even in this district, Agona East District, Agona West, Gomwa Central, and all of it adjoining districts, none of them have mining going on in their areas. And so you have a community that have nothing to do with mining. They don't know what gold is in terms of seeing raw gold. They have never been engaged in mining before. Right ahead of us here is somebody's farm, which we have to walk through and come here. And they have to suffer the consequences. So this community is struggling. about half of Central region do not have potable water because there is active Galamsey going on in the Eastern region, somewhere in the Yesuano area, Enuma Pepem to be precise, where we are just coming from. And the repercussion or its negative effect is being felt by hundreds of thousands of people in close to about 11 other districts in the Central region. Think about it. The mining is happening in the Eastern region, and you have over 11 districts suffering the consequences when they have nothing to do with mining. Now, the government communications minister, Honorable Felix Ofosu, tells us that we can only tell him that Galamsey is worsened if we show him proof. This morning, our friends from the media, the mission here is to present the proof to Honorable Felix Ofosu, so he can pass it on to the president and the government, and let the NDC government understand that there is enough proof that Galamsey is worsened. And today, many more districts who hitherto 9 months ago were living their peaceful life and going about their lives without any stress cannot get water to drink because of the escalated nature of Galamsey across the country. We are worried because the NDC government has a record and history of always muddying our water bodies whenever they are in power. And we are not the ones saying it. The data proves it. Indeed, if you go to the Water Resources Commission website, there is enough evidence that shows that before 2010, when Galamsey escalated in the manner we are seeing today in this country, we had 40 water sites that were being tracked by the Water Resources Commission. As of 2010, when this Galamsey we are seeing public head, 40 of these sites were fairly good water. Now with the Water Resources Commission Water Quality Index, what they do is that they use the turbidity level of the water, including, in addition to the nutrients, and 2 other indicators to come up with the water quality. And that is why I make the point that only the turbidity level cannot be used as a measure for the quality of our water. And for all of us to be on the same page, the Water Resources Commission has been tracking our water quality since 2005, and the data is available for all of us. Today, as of December 2024, the Water Resources Commission Water Quality Index clearly indicates that by 2010, 40 of our water sites were fairly good. When the NDC government was in power between 2010 and 2016, this is what happened. By 2016, the 40 quality water, fairly good water that we had reduced to 15. And 25 of this fairly quality water have now become poor quality water. Let me repeat it. Between 2010 and 2016, the NDC government, which President Mahama was then a vice president and a president at some point, had moved our fairly good water from 40 to 25 poor quality water, and only 15 of these water were fairly good water. It tells you that we have every reason to be worried. We have every reason to be concerned if we are not getting enough assurance from the president looking at his track record. Because between the period of 2010 and 2016, when he was vice president and president, our water bodies deteriorated to a very poor state. Now guess what? When the MPP government took office, between 2017 and 2024, the 25 poor quality water that we inherited were reduced from 25 to 10. And so by the time Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo was leaving office in December 2024, the 15 fairly good water that the NDC government left had increased from 15 to 29 good water. It means that in the 8-year period, the MPP government managed to improve our water quality by reducing the 25 poor quality water to only 10 and increasing the fairly good water from 15 to 29. Indeed, we had even good quality water by the time we were leaving office in 2024. Galamsey is not politics. And that is why all our time in government, I insisted that the NDC were charting a very bad course if they continue to make Galamsey political. I am of the view that the NDC's posture and conduct in opposition and how they publicly went into the Galamsey areas and encouraged and enabled the Galamseyers is one of the reasons why the MPP government struggled to fight and win the Galamsey fight. Because for 2 years, between 2017 and 2019, when the Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo and the MPP government placed a ban on Galamsey, we saw evidence that the water bodies that were looking muddier than this would be cleaned. We are appealing to the President and the NDC government. Our lives are at stake. The future of this country is at stake. People cannot find potable quality water to drink. The Central Region example is only one example. The reasons and the excuse he gave us through the media engagement is not one that engender hope. It is one that points to he enabling Galamseyers and simply telling the Galamseyers that if they manage to get the gold, whether through foul or fair means, he is ready to buy them. Again, he confirmed through his press engagement that indeed he could be buying gold from Galamseyers to as much as $4 billion out of the $6 billion he has exported. That for us, we believe, is a cause for concern. Because if the President is giving us an indication that he could be buying illegal gold from criminals and exporting, and that is what he's anchoring his government's transformation plan on, then we cannot trust and believe that he is going to put measures in place to end Galamsey. Because should he succeed at ending Galamsey, what he is telling us is that he may be running short of $6 billion, $4 billion out of $6 billion possible export. We are begging, pleading, and appealing to the President and the NDC government that we beg him, he should prioritize our lives and the environment over money. And that we are not interested in how much money he is getting from these criminals. He should stop buying the gold from the criminals and get them off our river bodies so we can have water to drink, so we can have quality, proper health care. Thank you very much for your time and all.